Okay, let's talk about the release of the golf club through the golf ball. And in this part of the series, we are talking about P8, so sort of post-impact. My name's Andy Little. I'm a UK top 50 coach, PJ qualified for over 23 years and currently #1 on the Skillist online coaching platform. So if you are stumbling across me for the first time, this is part of a series of videos where I've gone through my favorite drills to talk about the P system, helping you get into certain positions. Yes, I know golf's an individual sport, and yes, I do know there's more than one way to get the club on the golf ball consistently, but the P system is definitely a good model to maybe try to get slight more consistent, repeatable action so you can enjoy your golf a bit more, hit better shots, lower your handicap. So if you haven't watched any of the videos before, fully recommend going back. I will click the playlist so you can see how we want to achieve certain positions in the golf swing. And then this video is really going to concentrate on how we go from the impact to P8. Now, you might ask, well, why does that matter? Because the ball's already flying down the fairway or maybe into the trees. But if you can concentrate and get an understanding of what you're trying to achieve after the golf ball, you will make better reactions before impact and into the impact area. One of the things that people struggle with is getting that right combination of body rotation and ultimately a bit of forearm rotation. If there's less body rotation, there's more forearm rotation. If there's more forearm rotation, there's generally less body rotation. What we need is a matchup to get club face square at impact. So I've got two ways of feeling, again, the sort of desired position. If I get myself into the correct impact position, I'm going to have more pressure on my lead side, my hips are rotated, my chest is slightly rotated, and hands with an iron are going to be more ahead of the club head. When I'm going through into that P8 position, which is when the club is back parallel to the ground, a bit like the P2 position, what we're looking for is a bit of extra rotation of the body. So my belt buckle is going to be more towards my target, and the club face is going to be sort of matching the spine angle. Now, you'll notice when I'm in my spine tilt that the correct angle is therefore going to have the leading edge slightly at an angle. But this is what I recommend to anyone trying this. Try to achieve the toe towards the sky. Most of us slice the golf ball to the right-hand side if you're a right-handed golfer. If I was going to just concentrate on this position and looked at someone that was hitting the ball, slicing the golf ball, you would generally see a club face which is pointing more towards the sky than the toe pointing towards the sky. So my drill to help you feel this and maybe reduce the slice if you have got one, take the body out of the equation, feet nice and close together, and just do some little half swings. Now, if you tend to slice the golf ball, if you stopped at P8, you would notice the club face was more towards the sky, which when I come back to impact would have kept the face pointing to the right. For a right-handed golfer, my golf ball started right and curved a bit further to the right. So next time you're at the driving range, one thing you can do is just have a target not too far in front of you. I've got a 7-iron in my hand. I'm not interested in distance, but trying to feel a slight rotation of the forearms to see if you can stop when the club shaft is pointing down the target line and the toe of the club is pointed towards the sky. That then will give you some rotation and hopefully will square the club face up when you come into impact. You can see that one went fairly straight. And then, of course, the exaggeration is if I over-rotate, over-release, a few buzzwords in the golf swing, then my club face is going to be generally shut or closed at impact so therefore it's going to go over to the left-hand side. So that is a great way of getting the correct sort of the amount of turn that you need through the golf swing, the impact area, to hopefully get a square club face at impact. Yes, there needs to be some body rotation as well. So if I was going to do it and link this together, again, maybe just doing a half swing, get myself into my address position, just do a small back swing, and then rotate through. So you'll notice that club shaft is pointing up a target line, toe is pointing towards the sky, chest, hips are pointing more towards my target. That then will hopefully give me the right blend of body rotation and forearm rotation. Now, the way that you can obviously look at your own individual swing is if you struggle with body rotation, then you might need a bit more of this. If you have great body rotation, you might need a little bit less of the forearms. It just depends how you are delivering that club into the golf ball and what sort of results that you're getting with. The other thing which is very common going from impact to P8 is we get that slight disconnect of the arms. Now, when we get that sort of so-called chicken wing, that is generally a reaction to not good body motions, and we're losing that connection of the arms and the body. So the best thing that you can do to try to develop a better connection, as simple as it sounds, and we're all going to have this, just put a head cover under your lead arm. That's going to help you get that connection, so I can feel that I can concentrate on my swing and get the right amount of rotation and get that right amount of connection. So if I can turn and get my chest towards the target, toe towards the sky, that is a good position. My lead arm is nicely connected to my lead side. If I'm struggling to get that little bit of a that chicken wing, then you can see obviously the lead arm's going to come away from the lead side, it's going to drop to the floor, but generally speaking it's because there's a lack of turn with the golf club as you're going through. And then really, if you can sort of blend it all in together, yes, the head cover is going to give you that little bit of restriction, but I might be able to get a stage where I can keep it connected and then allow it to then fall just probably at the end of my follow through. Give it a try. Let me know in the comments how it goes, and subscribe for more.